Welcome back. I once shared a video for Instagram. I wanted to share how I did it. I'd be happy if it helps you. We'll work on that simulation in a moment. Our scene is actually pretty simple. We have a background, a floor, and a light. That's enough for now. Now, let's make these invisible. We will only be able to see them if we render them. A classic situation. Let's put a collider body on our floor object and leave its parameters as they are. Let's assign a rigid body to our barrel. Now we'll play with some values. Let it rise 800 centimeters on the y-axis. Let it move forward minus 100 centimeters on the z-axis. And let's rotate it 500 degrees on the y-axis. I think the simulation speed is not very realistic. This is because our barrel is only 45 centimeters in size in order to speed up the simulation. Let's press Ctrl D and set the time scale to 50%. This will create a more natural animation. Now I'm going to create an object and put it inside the barrel. This object will move with the barrel and push the smoke in the scene away from the barrel. This object should have as few polygons as possible so that it does not affect the simulation time too much. I can assign it as a child of the barrel, but since its function is different, I will use the constraint tag. I need to bake the dynamics before I do that. Now we can do the connection process. We're doing well so far. Let's keep going. We take an emitter and make the adjustments you will see. These values will be different for you. You can achieve the best result by trying. Particles flew into space, so gravity will be needed. A gravity of 500 centimeters strength is enough for me right now. This time the particles started to fall below our stage. We will use a deflector to prevent this. You can use any values you want. It is better if the emitter is slightly above the deflector. Not bad at all. The real hero of our topic is a TFD container. The values you will see will be the numbers I planned and tried for a quick tutorial. Create a folder to save the simulation and put the cache files there. I have prepared one before, but now I will create a new folder for new simulation. I will keep all the parameters very simple. 10 centimeters is enough for vorticity. 10 centimeters can be for turbulence. The smallest and largest values are up to you. These determine the quality range for turbulence. Temperature 8% is good. This is to cool the fire quickly. We use the positive y-axis to rise 10 centimeters upwards. I don't want the smoke to disappear quickly. I want it to move down the negative y-axis a little bit. Fuel and burn are outside our topic for now. Let's say the channel density is the one we want to see in the viewport. The fast option is good for a fast but sharper image during rendering. The smoke shader will be connected to the density channel. The smoke thickness and color are up to you. The fire shader is in the temperature channel. Let's give it a value of 2 to soften the fire a little. We're done with the container for now. Now let's move on to the triggers. The values you see for the emitter that makes the first ignition are good. The object inside the barrel will only be a collider. No other value is required other than 20 centimeters push. For our barrel, the situation is different. We have to select some polygons and make them produce fire only. Otherwise, there will be too much fire. Now let's save the selection and give an emitter to the barrel. We will use similar values. But this time we will use a noise texture to make the fire look natural. A value of 1 is good for fire, but we will use some keyframes to make the smoke lose its density. Let's find a value that gradually decreases. Now we can open the simulation window and press start. I didn't record the simulation because it took so long. What you see now is the final simulation. Now we can make the event more dramatic by using camera movements. It's up to you to enjoy. You can shoot however you want. Now I will make the adjustments and render all the frames. I will also save them as a PNG sequence. Yes, it was a render that took more than 1 hour. My configuration gives such a result. I am actually happy with the result. Even if the resolution is low, it is tolerable. With more powerful systems, you can lower the resolution value to below 1 and get sharper and more detailed rendering. Here, most of the material in the barrel burns and falls down. At the top, the contents of the barrel are almost completely burned and produce a lot of smoke. As the barrel falls down, its contents are almost completely gone, leaving only a small flame. The smoke is heavy and travels downward. Not bad. I hope it looks real. If you visit my channel, you can access and use free green screen explosion animations. That's all for now, friends. I hope to be with you with more interesting content. I'd be happy if I could help. Thanks for watching. See you.